Hi everybody out there, how are you doing? I hope life is treating you good and a happy new 2024 to you. My name is Dino V. I'm a big Beatles and music fan. I mean, here's an idea of some of the music I like, but primarily a Beatles fan and solo Beatles. So today is a short video talking about the record that you haven't got. This is a 7-inch vinyl that you haven't got. So what is it that I'm talking about? Well, it's a Beatles one, and it came out in 1963 in the United Kingdom. No, it's not Please Please Me, She Loves You. What's the other ones? From Me to You, or I Want to Hold Your Hand. It's to do with EPs, extended plays, which were usually a two-sided record that had 2 tracks on each side. The Beatles in 63 dominated the album charts. They were dominating the singles charts. Merseybeat was taking over the UK. It was a very exciting place to be. And EPs were a great money maker besides the singles and the albums and tours. So what I'm going to be talking about is this EP. Now, you may have this EP. This is the Beatles hits, and the tracks on it are From Me to You, Thank You Girl, Please Please Me, and Love Me Do. So basically, that's got the first 3 United Kingdom singles on. The sleeve notes on the back are written by Tony Barrow, and they were issued on Parlophone. It's a great early picture of the Fabs there, isn't it? Taken by Angus McBean, who also took the cover of the Please Please Me album cover. Now, let me just show you this. That's the yellow Parlophone GEP 8880. That's side 1. And that is side 2. Now, it's side 2 I'm going to be talking about, because on side 2, sorry, on side 1 you got From Me to You and Thank You Girl. On side 2 you've got Please Please Me and Love Me Do, which were the Beatles' first 2 singles. Now, let's get this correct, Dino, looking at his notes. The Beatles Hits was issued on the 6th of September 1963. It was actually the Beatles' second EP to be issued after Twist and Shout, but it was the first EP by the Beatles to get to #1. It spent 3 weeks there, but it was knocked off by Twist and Shout. I have got that, but that's in a separate box. But I'm getting to the point of what I'm going to be talking about. So I mentioned this EP, and you may have that. You may have it on CD, you may have it on vinyl. But what you haven't got is this. Have a good look at that. That is the test pressing. Right, zoom in a bit more. Tell you what, I'll take it out the sleeve, look after it very careful. This is the Parlophone test pressing for the Beatles EP. Now, if you look carefully on the label, you can see there is a name on there. It says Hazel. Now, Hazel Harwood was a cutting engineer. She was actually EMI's first female cutting engineer and worked at EMI from 1947 to 1985. She mainly did classical stuff and was considered then, and still is considered, a legend. This is a one-sided test press, and if you look at this, it says not for sale. And basically, before vinyl was mass produced and released to the public, test pressings, just a handful were made and sent to be listened to. Now, Hazel Harwood was a cutting engineer, as I say, and then people would listen to this, check the quality, that everything was okay for it to be mass produced. And if you look on here, as I say, it has got her name. It's not for sale. And if you look at the title, it says Please Please Me and Love Me Do, but what's crossed out, which I find fascinating, is Come On. Now, I'm presuming that Hazel wrote this, because it says Hazel there with her name in blue ink. And I'm presuming that she thought the song was called Come On, Come On. Obviously, it goes into Please Please Me. So it's even that is historical and fascinating. Now, with these Parlophone 45 revs per minute microgroove test records, these weren't for sale. And on the B side of this, there was no tracks. It's basically just a test sound for you to listen to. Have you seen this before? Have you got an EP test pressing? This is an incredibly rare item in my collection, and if you've got any, I'd like to know if you have any. It's a fascinating record, and that's why I said at the beginning of the video, I very much doubt you have this. I'd love it if you have, because if you have got this, I'd like to see what is written on yours. Has it got Hazel's name? Has it got Please Please Me, Love Me Do? artist, the Beatles. And also, if you've got a test pressing of this, perhaps you've got the other test pressing for the other side of the EP, which was side one, with the songs From Me to You and Thank You Girl. So that's what I was on here to talk about, this incredibly rare Parlophone microgroove test pressing vinyl record. So have you got test pressings? Do you collect them? What do you know about them? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I'd like you to subscribe as well. Say my name is Dino V. I have various Facebook groups on Facebook, surprise, surprise. So you can join my coming up Facebook group. It's the world of Paul McCartney and the Beatles. I also have another group for those that own the 7-inch singles box set of Paul McCartney that came out in 2022. And I have a McCartney 3x3 group solely for people that own the latest McCartney 3 album, where it's red, yellow and blue coloured vinyl. To join those groups, you will have to answer questions, and if you have the 7-inch singles box and you have the McCartney 3x3 vinyl, to join you have to answer some questions. But also, this is the important thing, you don't get in unless you show me photographic proof of you with your box, your test pressing in the 7-inch box set, or the McCartney 3x3 vinyl. So come and join our groups. But today it's just a short video talking about this incredibly rare test pressing, if I can hold it right like that, of this EP, the Beatles hits. As I say, 1963, England was ablaze with the Beatles. So that's the original EP. Let's have a look, get that right. So that's got Please Please Me and Love Me Do on, and there is the test pressing of it. Incredibly rare, the rarest record I've got. I've never seen another one in my life. So if you've got an EP test pressing, let me know and comment below. I'd love to know where you got yours, and if you also have this. Please subscribe and like, because this helps me, and it's nice to be liked, isn't it? Take care. I'll be back again soon with another one. This is Dino V saying ciao, goodbye to you all.